Today, for our very first time, we're looking at a brand that I've never reviewed before. I had my eye on them for quite some time because I see them on feet all around me. And normally if you go to a specific store that caters towards runners, this one is highly recommended. Hey guys, welcome back to a Kicks Reasons channel. And today we're looking at Altra Provision 6. This is not a brand new model, but it's brand new to me because this is the first one that I've ever got from this brand. And after seeing it in so many feet lately, funny enough, my wife actually transitioned completely to this brand because she swears by them for all the comfort. So I decided to give it a try. I wanted to see what is really interesting about this brand and why are they so highly sought after when it comes to running, performance running, and people that are really serious about the running. Now, the whole thing about Altra is they are catering towards the runners. Not only that, but they are advertising a lot of anatomically correct shape, anatomically correct cushioning, and all kinds of stuff that I've been talking about in the past because I know plenty about footwear. But here they actually have a lot of these things implemented to a level where it really makes a lot of sense. Now, first and foremost, if you see the toe box shape, this is one of those shoes that has really wide toe box shape because they are really promoting your natural state of your toes to be separated and not squeezed together. Most of the footwear that currently exists that you are familiar with, you know, the toe box is more narrow than the back of the foot and kind of squeezes your toes together. A lot of people, that's why going half a size up on some models because they're wide footers and they cannot really go around for a long period of time because that pinky toe always gets smashed. Now with this one, that's not the case here. You have full freedom of the toes and it's actually pretty amazing. I had them on my feet around the house for a couple of hours and I'm actually pretty surprised how comfortable this shoe is. You know, normally I don't kind of follow a lot of new brands or trends and stuff like that. I stick to the classics. That's why I'm always Reebok, Nike, Adidas, Puma, the major four. But honestly, this is kind of a revolutionary footwear. I'm sure a lot of you that are serious runners, that you already know about this brand, you already know about other brands that are very popular among that community. But this one is first for me, and there's so many things to mention around here. Now, another thing to mention here is there's zero drop. So the distance from your heel to the ground and from your forefoot to the ground is exactly the same. They're promoting this kind of a level, all well-balanced cushioning, which is really nice to feel, especially when you're using them for a long period of time. Perfect for me. There's a little bit more support on the medial side, and on the medial side the midsole is slightly exaggerated to keep you back in shape, to keep your foot where it needs to be and not shift towards the inner side. Their midsole is what they call Ultra EGO or EGO. So this is kind of an EVA based foam that it's very neutral. To me, they're not super soft. Those of you that are familiar with some of the other foams out there, they're not going to be boost like. They're actually more kind of a bounce like than anything else. They're not going to be your React from Nike or something like that, or any of the other brands that have ultra soft foams. This is more supportive at the same time, well cushioned all around midsole. Another huge plus over here is the insole is red ortholite, very nice, branded ortholite, anatomically shaped again. So everything speaks very good quality and with some thoughts behind if you're using them as a performance shoe like you're supposed to. Now, originally these released for $140, so they're not the highest level, the highest model they have, but they're also not the lowest out there. Personally, I paid slightly over $50 because I saw them on sale and I have to grab one to check it out and show it to you guys, and I'm pretty happy with my purchase, honestly. These are produced in March of 2022, so it's been a while since they released. I think this is a model they released towards the end of 22. So not the newest again, but I'm willing to give them a try and see how I feel. Maybe I'll become a fan and I'll try to wear these more when I'm gonna go outside to run and do stuff like that. Very nice cup behind your heel. There's two pillows around your heel for extra cushioning. The tone is pretty well padded. The laces are very nice and stay together laced up. There's a little more support on the medial side. These two little yellow straps, they kind of go underneath your arch, and when you tie them, they bring your foot together very nicely again. And one of the most interesting thing with this shoe is the outsole. The outsole really reminds me of like how your skeleton on your foot looks, and maybe that's the inspiration behind it. But they're doing a great job with this. And again, they have another technology incorporated here called the Interflex. So the Interflex is composed of grid-like grooves designed to improve flexibility in movement. So yeah, maybe that's helping. I like it. It's unique, and the rubber on the outsole is very, very grippy. Kind of a higher normally the outsoles are not that higher rubber, but this one is pretty well pronounced, so probably is promoting a lot of running before you can grind it down. And another technology here incorporated is the guide rail technology that actually it acts like supportive highway guide rail to encourage natural foot placement for oral pronation with gentle guidance, which this is what I was referring about the pronation. Normally I'm part of that group, and I'm always struggling to find shoes that kind of support me a little bit more on that medial side. This one incorporates that technology, and this is a great. Again, the foot shape is the biggest thing over here. The freedom of your toes, and you're gonna see them on the details and everything, your own foot as well. Now here we're not talking about style, although I really like how they look, but there's several different colorways of this model. This navy and yellow kind of piqued my interest. I really like that combination. But over here, the most of the things I really like is just the functionality. If you're a runner, even if you're not a competitive runner or somebody that goes for miles or something like that, just to put them on your feet, to be all day long on your feet, and maybe go around, run some chores, you know, do some things around town, you're gonna love the feel of these shoes because they are so well designed and anatomically correct with your foot. You're gonna love how actually they feel. In the back, we have a reflective stripe right at the bottom. We have a tiny one on top of the toe box where the first lace loop is, for kind of a reflective overnight if you're running with them to get some more reflection. Otherwise, the mesh on the top is breathable, a pretty well ventilated shoe, and there's some overlays kind of masking some of the stitching, and the backside is sort of a neoprene look material. But overall, I'm actually pretty surprised. This is something that I normally would not keep my eye on, because again, I am not focused on these specific brands. I know a lot of you guys that are running, you probably prefer Brooks, or you prefer Hawkes nowadays, or maybe On Clouds. They're becoming very popular. There's plenty of other brands out there that are highly popular among the running community, and Altra have become one of those brands. Again, my wife, my sister-in-law, plenty of other friends around me wear these, and they swear by them. And I'm really excited about that natural shape of the foot where your toes are keeping separated. And the older I get, I guess comfort beats everything else. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hit the thumbs up if you like the video. Stay tuned to the channel. Subscribe if you're new. Check out some of the other videos coming very, very soon. And as always, guys, you have a wonderful day.